there is a clear distinction between what is God's and what is Caesar's. Grace and peace, everybody. Welcome to Sabbath School Study Group. My name is Chris Bailey. Now we're going to Mark chapter 12. Jesus is answering a question that many people still pose today. And it's not just from a financial perspective that we want to look at this, but we want to look at it from a faith perspective. Putting God in his right place so that we can always be in the right place, which is in his will. When Jesus is referring to what we should do with our money, he says those resources, which is more important, those resources have a purpose, but the purposes are as distinct as they are real. But let's not go there yet. I want to thank you first. We appreciate you watching. Please subscribe to the channel, pass this video on to someone else, and we appreciate it when you hit that thumbs up button. It helps other people find the video. And please leave a comment. Want to know what you're thinking? If you have any questions, and visit us online. You can do a whole lot more there. That's at changeministry.org. So here we are in Mark chapter 12. Jesus again is asked a question. Interesting that a lot of these controversies are coming from questions. And Jesus never really rebukes them for asking him these questions, even when they're asking him, trying to trick him or trying to tempt him or trying to throw him off, because he knows that for those people who are asking those insincere questions, there are many, even more perhaps, who have a sincere need like us. So in Mark chapter 12, verse 15 through 17, he is asked, shall we give or shall we not give? But Jesus, knowing their hypocrisy, said unto them, why tempt ye me? Bring me a penny, that I may see. And they bought it, and he saith unto them, whose is this image and superscription? And they said unto him, Caesar's. And Jesus answering said unto them, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's, and to God the things that are God's. And they marveled at him. This penny, which literally had a picture of the Caesar on it, indicates that that's who owns this money. This belongs to him. But Jesus says there's a difference between what Caesar owns and what I own. So give Caesar what is his. But there are things that belong to God that do not belong to Caesar. There's a distinction. And this is relevant in a world where, in our thirst to make things right in the world, we can take the things of God and secularize them or try to put them in a place where other people can access them, when really God's desire is that people would access him. Or we can even flip it to where we can take things that are Caesar's, that they have no heavenly merit, no eternal value, but then we can try to baptize those things and try and sanctify those things and make them belong to God. This happens a lot more than we could possibly think, especially in a culture that struggles with idolatry. With our mixed priorities, it's no surprise that we end up going in different directions. So Jesus is painting a picture to say, hey, there's a difference between what Caesar has and what I have. I don't need what Caesar has to do what I need to do. So it makes sense when you go to Romans 13 to see the difference. How do we treat them? Well, again, Jesus said, give to Caesar Caesar's, give to God God's. Render therefore to all their dues. Tribute to whom tribute is due, custom to whom custom, fear to whom fear, honor to whom honor. Owe no man anything but to love one another, for he that loveth another hath fulfilled the law. Now, this is beautiful because it's saying like honor and fear, and it's using all these verbs and all these words to describe how we should treat others, whether that is other people and even God. But again, there is a distinction to how we should treat God, fear God, yet honor men, honor those in authority. And just in case we didn't get it, God gave us 1 Peter 2, verse 15, where he says, for so is the will of God, that with well-doing ye may put to silence the ignorance of foolish men. As free and not using your liberty for a cloak of maliciousness, but as the servants of God. We're God's servants who also serve other people. But honor all men, love the brotherhood, and on the other hand, and beyond that, fear God. Honor the king. So give honor to men. Give honor to kings. Give honor to our leaders, whether that's on a political level, whether it's on a church level, whether it's on our job, any context on this earth where there's authority. But we are to fear no one but God. He's the only one who's worthy of our worship. He's the only one who's worthy of our praise, to the point that we surrender all and trust our eternal future That's the only one who can sustain and maintain that level of our devotion and making sure that everybody's in their right place. I'm showing love and respect, and I'm showing kindness and honor to those who are around me. But when it comes to worship, when it comes to hope, when it comes to a dependence, I can't look to another man. I can't look to another person. I can't look to any government on this earth. I have to put my trust in God so that I can be heavenly minded and earthly good.